In the heart of the city, there's a lady so divine, with a gift so rare she can read between the lines, unlocking mysteries. She's the one we all admire. With a touch of magic, she sets our souls on fire. From psychic readings to rosemary oil so pure, her spirit shines bright. Of that I'm sure. On TV she graces the screen with grace. Her presence is a blessing in every time and place. Pop culture psychic, in tune with the stars. She sees beyond the veil, even beyond Mars. And when the night falls, Tracey after dark, her wisdom illuminates like a powerful spark. So if you seek guidance, look no further than her door. Tracey Brown live where wisdom does soar. Through the realms of the unseen, she'll light your way. With every word she speaks, darkness turns to day. Tracey Brown live, the beacon of light, guiding us through the shadows of night. Her voice like a melody, so pure and strong. In her presence, we know we belong. From psychic readings to rosemary oil so pure, her spirit shines bright. Of that I am sure. On TV, she graces the screen with grace. Her presence is a blessing in every time and place. Pop culture psychic, in tune with the stars. She sees beyond the veil, even beyond Mars. And when the night falls, Tracey after dark, her wisdom illuminates like a powerful spark. So if you seek guidance, look no further than her door. Tracey Brown live where wisdom does soar. Through the realms of the unseen, she'll light your way. With every word she speaks, darkness turns to day. Tracey Brown live, the beacon of light, guiding us through the shadows of night. Her voice like a melody, so pure and strong. In her presence, we know we belong. Tracey Brown live, the beacon of light, guiding us through the shadows of night. Her voice like a melody, so pure and strong. In her presence, we know we belong.
Hi everyone, how are you today? I am on Timo looking for something. I'm looking for something called Earth Tarot. I gave it away today and I want it back. But I can't find it on Timo. I'm sure I can find it somewhere like Amazon, but am I protesting Amazon still? Can anybody let me know what the verdict is with the protests and Amazon and all that good stuff? Are we still protesting? Because I'm down, child. Like, don't give me a cause. I will help. It could be a dumb cause. No pinkies allowed on toes. I'd be like, damn right, no pinkies. We're not doing that. Like, I just love to argue. I just love to argue. Let me see if I can, let me just, you know what? It's called the Wisdom Tarot. By Barbara Moore. Earth Wisdom. Earth Wisdom by Barbara. It is on Amazon. Oh, the book is here. That's why I didn't take. Huh. Earth Wisdom. Oh, it's on. Oh, Goodreads has it. It's a book. I'm actually looking for the book. Hmm. Let me try Esty. Esty's so damn expensive. No, I don't see it here. Esty's so expensive, though. I don't see it here anyway. Why does Google lie like that? Oh, here it is. Earth Wisdom, $24. It's all right. Okay. Anywho, you know what? Oh, there you go. I have no nails, and so when I touch my hair, it doesn't bring out the best itch. Like when you got nails, it'd be like, it's almost like an orgasm. It's a true story. How are you guys doing? Let me say hi to Creative Soul. Hi, Noelle. Oh, Noelle. Protest Amazon whenever we can. Okay, so we're still not doing Amazon. I can get it on SD. I can get it on Goodreads, at least the book. Anywho, we're still protesting Amazon, not SD, Amazon. We're protesting Amazon. So no packages for you. All right. Hi, Colton. All right. So Married to the Medicine is was anybody bored? I didn't watch Real Housewives of Atlanta yet. I'll watch it when I'm done here, but is anybody bored? However, in looking for a reason why I should do this show on Sweet Tea and her husband, I discovered that maybe they got a divorce. Does anybody know anything? Oh, here it is. Oh, I found it for as low as $18 now. I found it for as low as $18. Earth Wisdom. I like it. It would be a good all right. It would be a good Dashikis and Bonnets. Which I'm ready to go back to Dashikis and Bonnets. I am ready to go back to it. I am. I'm gonna do it, guys. I'm gonna go back to Dashikis and Bonnets. And the word of the day is dashikis and bonnets. Why is my internet? Oh, I don't have internet on. Internet is so slow tonight. What's going on? Are you guys looking at me blurry? The internet is way slow tonight. Let me see if they have the book in this damn thing. See, internet is slow. Why? All right. Oh, here it is. No internet tonight. That's weird. Okay. All right. You're not blurry. Oh, good. Thank you, Noelle. All right. So let's look at some videos. But way boring tonight. Not that I expected a lot. in terms of like, was I looking for a fight? No, I was not looking for a fight. I was looking for juicy details and even a part about Dr. Heavenly's husband sleeping around with, with mixed, like, and having mixed babies. I thought that would be more eventful. And when I tell you nothing was eventful, nothing. But you all know I did see that this man is with some mixed babies. He always has been cheating. Period. Oh, retrograde. Yes. Yes, retrograde without a doubt. This has come with the book. That's all I care about. All right. Okay, so I got this as a gift. I got earrings as a gift too, but I didn't show you guys the earrings. But I'll wear something which will make. So the little girl, oh God, I can't call her a little girl. The young lady. Oh God, I'm too old for this shit. Like, I should be allowed to call a little girl, but I'm not going to go into it right now. She has every right to be, respected. And that's what I'm missing. So the young lady brought me a pair of cornelian earrings. They're very pretty. With a half moon right up my sleeve. So pretty. And and then I got this ring. Looks like a wedding band. Like, is somebody trying to tell me something? Do you think I'm gonna get a hookup? Well, and when I say a hookup, I'm not talking about how you guys hook up. When I say a hookup, that's a man I can call and depend upon. And like, coming to get me, or my car isn't working. Are you gonna come get me? All right, I will be ready at this time. And I'll be so respectful that I'll be outside waiting for you. Anywho, I got this and I got some moon shaped earrings. Yay. It does come with a book. Okay. Okay, it does come with a book. Add to cart. Could be here by the 14th. Uh, all right. Anywho. Hi, Tracey in chat. A man worth more than just the eggplant. I know. See, the problem is that a lot of men think that the eggplant is so valuable. Okay, so story time. So there's this guy, right? That Where's story time? Okay, so there's this guy, right? That the young lady, she keeps saying, have you called this guy? I don't want to mention his name because now, that. Have you called this guy? Have you called this guy? Have you texted him? And I kept saying, no, no, no. So he came around one day, and so I kind of just looked at her and I was like, I have his number at the very least. I'll text him. Because he was looking decent that day, right? And I was like, well, I could text him. So I did, but he never texted me back. And I could care less. That's the one thing about me. I've never chased an eggplant. So he never called me back. So there's this chef, cutie pie female chef that showed up on the block. He happened to be coming down. And I said, hey, how you doing? Blah, blah, blah. He looked really cute, had on this multi-painted thing. He looked adorable with matching shoes. And then I said to him, this is the new chef. And when I tell you the chef is a cutie pie, she's a cutie pie. He, his response to the greeting was something, I'm going to paraphrase, I'm not going to get it right. Something about how big his prowess was. And I'm sitting down, he's standing up, she's standing up. The young lady is sitting next to me, but she didn't catch it like I caught it because I'm a grown ass woman, right? Like it's different for me. So I looked at him and I was like, oh, was that necessary? And then he goes, I'm paraphrasing. I can't even remember. That's how much I care. He goes, oh, you can't handle it. You can't. And I was like, no, I can't. I started to explain myself, but then I got to go into I'm 62 and, no, you're a typical DIC. I'm like, why would you? Like, I wanted to say, but he wasn't worth the energy. And I was like, what? Just upon meeting this woman, the cutie pie chef, why is the first thing out your mouth about how big you are? I was like, we don't measure bigness. I mean, if you come with bigness, that's nice. But we're not measuring bigness. You have a filthy mouth. And sure enough, she did not go for it. It wasn't like anything, oh, she didn't even, she was like, and then he walked away upset because he was like, you can't handle it. And I was like, maybe I can't handle it. I can't handle idiot savants. It's really what I can't handle. And I was like, who flirts that way? Who flirts by saying how big you are? The eggplant. Can I start calling men eggplants? Does anybody care? No, because it's not gonna, I mean, instead of saying like DIC, can I just call them eggplants? Not every man is an eggplant, but can I just start calling like most of them eggplants? So annoying. Hi, Steven. Hi. All right. They're annoying. All right. Story time over. I do have a lot of story time to tell you. I just haven't been in the mood to tell you guys. The continuous stories that constantly come out of my job. And it's like a it's like a it's like a it's like a hot corner. But it's hot. Yeah. The stories that I could tell you. I've just been too tired to talk story time. I've been exhausted. All right. Lord have mercy. Hi, One Deep. Hi, Bree. Noel says many men lead with the eggplant and will let what? And will let me know. What if your eggplant is like diseased or dirty or smelly? It's very stuffy down there. What if it's smelly? Then do I get to talk about their eggplant? Because I will. You know I will. Or teeny weeny or limpish. I've had them all. I'm kidding. I'm 62. What do you think? I've had them all. And you know what I like? I'm going to tell you what I like. I like average. I don't like big. And I don't like big and fat. Go do an animal. You can't do me. It's not going to happen. And by the way, I don't like anyone if they confess to bestiality. It will not happen. By the way, in the hills of Tennessee, they will do cows, the teenagers. True story. Sheep, cow. And I heard, remember it's Tracy After Dark, I heard sheep are closest to women. That's, I can't, these are stories I've heard throughout my years. 62. You hear things. And people like to confess stupid shit. No, of course, I've had them all. And I'm not kidding. See, I knew it. Why am I freezing? What's today's date? It's only the 30th. Them Tennesseans know that I'm not saying anything that they don't be like, she be right. Yeah, I figured I might be freezing because the internet was acting up on my phone. All right, let me find how I am freezing up. I'm freezing up. But why? I have full Wi-Fi. Damn it. Let me see if I can refresh it. Will that make a difference? Is it better now? Is it better now? Still slow? Hope it's not too bad. All right, let's get some videos out. Does anybody know anything about Sweet Tea and her man divorcing? Anybody?
Married to Medicine is the exact definition of a man that just has not learned his lesson. Now, if you remember his behavior back when he was still married to Quad and they were in that counseling session, it came off completely inappropriate and immature to the whole viewers. Everyone I know that's seen that show and seen that episode was just disgusted by looking at the way he acted in the middle of counseling when it was another couple, husband and wife there, sitting there, and everybody was just looking at him roll around on the floor and laughing, acting crazy, foaming at the mouth. Just like, man, get it together. What is wrong with you? And Quad was looking embarrassed, like embarrassed, disgusted, and just very much, oh, like just get away from me. Like I don't like you. That is how we all are looking at him have this conversation with Damon on the men's segment of the reunion. Like it's him busting out laughing at what Damon is saying when Damon is speaking to Greg's character and integrity as a man and
Mhm.
how he will not own anything and he will constantly make excuses and tell lies to cover up from his bad behavior, which we all can believe. We weren't even there to know if he called Damon and said that or not, but all we have is history, and history shows how he behaves, and how he behaves is just very disrespectful, inappropriate, and it's a turn off from anyone. Like the falling out laughing and all of this other stuff. Greg just gives me the ick. He gives me the ick, and you watching him on this show have to understand exactly why Quad left that man and refused to give him a baby. That's kind of why I don't feel bad for him being a 56-year-old man who still wants a child and was in a marriage for what, 10, 11 years and didn't get it. However, Dr. Damon comes off as a man who just wants everyone to see his point of view and understand where he comes from, but don't want to listen to them because wholeheartedly, your wife called that man the P word, not the real harsh one, a pred, and you said nothing. You said it should have rolled off his shoulder. No, it should not have rolled off his shoulder. But you mad because he didn't say no, he doesn't know you as a man to cheat? That's not cool. No. You should have said something to your wife about that. And also, I can understand if that man is your friend, you would want your friend to stick up. Both of y'all was wrong in that point. But I haven't heard um Dr. Damon acknowledge that part on his part that he could have did better as a friend too. So it's just like it's just that I hope they both sit back and watch this because it's some work that could have been done on both parties. However, the way Dr. G come off, he needs the most work. He needs the most work. He needs to do some soul searching. And Letitia be she's sitting back there watching and talking about, don't come for my man. Girl, how do you sit back and blindly just support somebody? I can never just blindly support somebody, especially when I see them doing stuff that's wrong. That's crazy.
But here's the kicker. What if I told you that what you've heard so far is only half the truth? Stay with me. Because by the end of this video, you're going to see Dr. G in a whole new light. Welcome back to the channel where we uncover the truth behind the biggest scandals and controversies shaking up the internet. If you've been keeping up with the drama, then you already know that Sweet Tea has come forward with some explosive claims about Dr. G claims that could change everything we thought we knew. But what's really going on behind the scenes? Is there more to the story than what's being said online? And most importantly, how deep does this scandal really go? In today's video, we're breaking down all the details from the first signs of trouble to the shocking revelations that have everyone talking, and trust me, you'll want to stick around until the end, because we've uncovered some new information that could flip this entire situation upside down now before we dive in. Don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you never miss an update on the hottest scandals and breaking stories.
Let's go.
All right, let's get into it. Dr. G didn't just appear out of nowhere. His journey to fame and influence has been years in the making. But as we've seen time and time again, the higher someone rises, the harder they fall, when secrets start coming out for those unfamiliar. Dr. G built his reputation as a respected public figure, earning admiration for his insights, wisdom, and seemingly flawless persona. His words carried weight, his opinions shaped conversations, and his loyal sup.
What the hell was that? My God, what the fuck was that? All right, I'm over it.
Point, Sweet Tea will be our friends. That's my thought. And she's going to tell exactly what Dr. G is doing to her. I don't know. To me, I'm just saying, I'm going to take it back. I don't know anything, and I'm just saying allegedly. I don't think that little girl happy over there. I really don't. Do you see how he talking to her? You don't. My ninja never talk to me that way. And if he do, he got a good reason. Like we talking to each other. But for her to just take it, and then If you watch Love and Marriage Huntsville, didn't I tell you about that big black dude? What's his name? Ken. Every time we get in an argument, if the man paying the bills, he gonna remind you, I bought this, I bought. You would never do that to me. You'll never do that to me. And I guarantee you he doing that. See, I paid for this man, and you stayed in my house, and I paid. That's the kind of relationship people have. But I do think that some men want a wife that's lesser, that looks up to them, that the man can be everything, and then the man can treat them how he need to treat them. Because Kawhi wasn't gonna take that shit. That's my thought. That's me from outside looking in, but I am a relationship expert.
She said she was a relationship expert. Did she just say that? She said she was a relationship expert. That is crazy to me.
Cohen doesn't cancel Married to Medicine, us as viewers should just go ahead and do so, because I'm tired of the bullshit. The show is overly produced, and I want to know why the fuck Apollo was on our TV screens. We left Apollo back in 2015, or whenever the fuck he went to jail. That's the last time we needed to hear from Apollo. We don't need to see Apollo on our TV screens in 2025 on a completely different show that has nothing to do with what he's doing. What the fuck is he doing besides getting on Phaedra's nerves and antagonizing her? Like, Married to Medicine used to be a show. I've seen every season, just letting you know, okay? I like the show, but it's like they're making up drama to be nothing but mean and nasty because that's how made up it is. Reality TV is not real. We get it, okay? We get it. You don't have to say it all the time. We understand that, but it's our guilty pleasure. Don't ruin our guilty pleasure by heavily producing the shows to where it's not even believable in the first place. Now, what is believable is what Quad said about Dr. G. Everything that Quad said about Dr. G was true. And we seen that last episode.
Do you think that, first of all, I'll check to see if they broke up, but then, because I'm only getting it on YouTube. I'm not getting it like anywhere else, like Entertainment Tonight or something. But YouTube be telling the truth, though. She's a relationship expert. Mess up. Yes, I think that she is also not happy. I do believe that. All right. A relationship expert mess up. Sweet Tea's not happy that she will soon tell what Dr. G is doing to her. Right. Right. I think she's going to tell too. You know why? Because she's going to want to, she needs the sisterhood. I wish these things were numbered. This is what I don't like. Remember this scene.
It's your fault. Don't say shit to make me go off.
It's not my fault. It's really not my fault.
It really is your fault.
I am entitled to my opinion, Gregory.
Your opinion makes no sense.
Right now, I understand it's a sensitive time.
You think you know everything, don't you?
I'm looking out for the team.
Well, you should look
I'm
out
looking
for the team by listening to the leader of the team.
I understand that you're
You
upset,
know, you're making me hype.
but it doesn't get to a point where you have to say I'm naive. Don't do that. Don't do that.
I don't know who you think you're talking
Be
to.
quiet.
I don't know who you think you're talking
Be
to.
quiet. Don't go.
Stop saying stupid stuff.
That's not
And
saying stupid.
you won't get the reaction that you don't want.
Okay.
How about that?
Stop.
It's your fault.
Did he hit her?
It's your fault.
Okay.
How about that?
Stop.
It's your fault.
What was that
That's not
music?
saying
You won't get the reaction that you don't want.
Okay.
How about that?
Stop.
It's your fault.
Somebody said at that point he hit her. I don't know if that's producer putting music over that piece. What if part 3 of the reunion, she makes the announcement that she decides to divorce Gregory? I don't think so. She's too busy defending him right now. I don't think so.
husband loves me. We're spending time together. So much time, we don't have time to be propped up on the YouTube.
You'll still be doing inpatient, just not the outpatient.
I feel like
And
there
he's
is
doing
a,
well. He's
I
doing
feel
well.
like
We don't need
there
it. The
is
house is
a,
almost paid off. I'm
is
almost
a
done with
lot.
paying off Quiet House.
Who's gonna help Quad pay our Quad house?
The one she living in.
All right. My life is so good.
Sweet tea. I can't believe you. Wait, what happened?
My husband loves me. We're spending time together. So much time, we don't have time to be propped up on the YouTube.
You'll still be doing inpatient, just not the outpatient.
I feel like
And
there
he's
is
doing
a,
well.
I
He's doing
feel
well. We
like
don't need
there
it. The
is
house
a,
is almost paid off. I'm
is
almost
a
done
lot.
with paying off Quiet House.
Who's gonna help Quad pay our Quad house?
The one she living in.
All right. My life is so good.
And Phaedra called them Mean Girls. Very appropriate. Very appropriate. It sounded like a snap. I know.
Dr. Heavenly. Dr. Heavenly, you was mighty quiet on that couch, girl. You was mighty quiet when Simone and Quad was going at it. This is a fine time for you to be quiet because your mouth been big this whole time. Your mouth been big this whole time. Big, open, wide, and loud this whole time. But now they at each other's throat, look like they about to jump on each other. You sitting there quiet and peaceful, at least in the clip that I saw. Ain't have a word to say. So why you so quiet, Dr. Heavenly? Now, if it was Sweet Tea, I guarantee you would have been all over Sweet Tea or even Toya, because what I noticed about Dr. Heavenly, like, she likes to go at it with people who she feels like can't meet her at her level. And that's a very exhausting person to be around because they're going to try you. They're definitely going to try you. And you're going to definitely have to put them in their place the first time. Because if you don't, they're going to continue to try you over and over and over and over again. Women like Dr. Heavenly are nobody's friend. They are messy. They are like, I don't care how many PhDs, MBAs, or whatever they got behind their names. People with that personality, they are exhausting to be around. They are nobody's friend. Dr. Heavenly would do anything just to get ratings on the show, and that's a dangerous person. That's a dangerous person. But her and Quad's supposed to be ace boon coon, but she sat on that couch and didn't say a word. Did y'all peep that? If that's your friend was literally about to come to blows. Was about to come to blows, and you didn't say anything. And then about to come to blows with somebody who ain't even see it for you. Remember, Simone and Dr. Heavenly had this thing back and forth with each other when Dr. Heavenly and Jackie became friends, and y'all know that whole dynamic or whatever like that. But I just find it odd and surprising that Dr. Heavenly is just so silent. She was just so silent. She didn't say anything. It don't even look like she got up, at least in the clip that I saw. Now, if I missed something, which I'm pretty sure I did because I saw a clip, let me know. But Dr. Heavenly was too quiet for me. As big as her mouth is, as much as she run her mouth, as much as she gets slick, she ain't have too much to say. And I don't like that, Dr. Heavenly. Miss Miami. I'm from Miami too, born and raised. She had nothing to say when Simone was saying what she said. So I want to know if she feel like what Simone was saying was true. Why are you so quiet now? Because if it was T and Quad going at it, I guarantee you, Dr. Heavenly mouth would have been so loud. So loud. Hold on. Dr. Heavenly would have let us know everything from A to Z if that was Sweet Tea. But because it was Simone, she sat there, ain't say a word. And the clip that I saw when they like panned back to her, she was just like trying to look innocent. Baby, you a big part of this problem. You a big part of the problem. See, Dr. Heavenly is a pot stirrer.
Really want to keep laying into T But the thing about it is, I really do think that she believes what she believes. I really do think that she's I'm trying to say a good word. Hold off. She's delusional. She off a little bit. I think she really does believe that Quad wants her man. I think she believes, but I do believe that Dr. G is telling her that.
Yes.
He's telling her shit like she like just like she said he wanted out of that relationship. That wasn't true. I was there, sweet tea. And she says to herself, she told me, he tells her everything. Bitch, he don't. He don't. Because if he told you everything, you probably wouldn't even be there. He couldn't be. He tell you everything. So ain't nobody jealous of nobody. My whole thought, nah, Quad does live a fabulous damn life. She really does. I'm telling you, like, she don't work nowhere in town other than Married to Medicine that we off until next month, I think. But she don't do shit but fly out of town. She in Colombia, she in Barbados, she in Dubai, she's in Africa, all over Africa. Every damn week Quad goes. I mean, it's a dream of a life. Ain't got no kids yet. She living a dream. So my whole thing is, ain't nobody jealous of you, sweet tea. Bottom line, that's what it is.
I like this channel. Housewives from a housewife or something. All right, guys, I am getting a little sleepy. I keep promising myself I would go to bed at a decent hour.
Happened. Sweetie is finally breaking her silence about her shocking split from Dr. Gregory, and the truth is nothing like what we expected. Was their marriage doomed from the start, or did something happen behind the scenes that forced Sweet Tea to walk away? Rumors have been swirling, and we've got the real tea on what went wrong. Betrayal? Hidden secrets? A shocking confession? Stick around because this story takes an unexpected turn that will leave you speechless. Let's dive right into it. If you've been keeping up with Married to Medicine, then you know that Sweet Tea and Dr. Gregory's relationship has been one of the most talked about topics in recent months. What started as a whirlwind romance quickly turned into a roller coaster of emotions, leaving fans wondering, what really happened between them? Was Sweet Tea blindsided by Dr. Gregory's actions? Or was there tension brewing beneath the surface all along? Some sources claim that their love story was never as perfect as it seemed, while others suggest that Sweet Tea had second thoughts about the marriage before it even began. But here's where it gets interesting. Sweet Tea has finally spoken out, and her side of the story changes everything. So, what exactly went down? And why did this relationship, which seemed full of promise, come crashing down so quickly? Stay with me, because we're about to break down every shocking detail, the behind-the-scenes drama, and the real reason why Sweet Tea walked away from Dr. Gregory. When Sweet Tea and Dr. Gregory first made their relationship public, it seemed like a dream come true, especially for Dr. Gregory. After his very public and messy divorce from Quad Webb, many believed that he had finally found the fresh start he was looking for. Sweet Tea, with her vibrant personality and charm, seemed like the perfect match to bring happiness back into his life. Their romance quickly became a hot topic among Married to Medicine fans. Social media was buzzing with opinions. Some people rooted for them, while others questioned whether Sweet Tea was truly ready for the level of commitment and lifestyle that comes with being married to a successful doctor. But despite the skepticism, the couple moved forward with their relationship at lightning speed. From extravagant dates to luxurious gifts, Dr. Gregory pulled out all the stops to make Sweet Tea feel special. He introduced her to his world, a world of wealth, prestige, and social status. And on the surface, everything seemed perfect. Their engagement was announced in grand style, leaving many people wondering if they had truly found their happily ever after. But behind the scenes, whispers of trouble had already started. Close sources began to notice cracks in the relationship, small disagreements that turned into heated arguments, conflicting expectations, and a sense that maybe, just maybe, Sweet Tea wasn't fully prepared for the reality of being Mrs. Lunsford. And here's where things take a turn. Just when everyone thought they were headed toward wedding bliss, the first signs of major trouble began to surface.
All right. I think that one is AI. I kind of don't believe that one. I think that one is AI. Last one.
Saying, Doctor. Gregory had been seen with other women at events where Sweet Tea was not there. She tried to stay calm. She did not want to believe the worst. But doubt started to grow inside her. She also noticed that Dr. Gregory was not open with her anymore. When she asked him about the rumors, he became cold and defensive. He did not give her the truth. He made her feel alone and confused. Their relationship, once strong and exciting, now felt full of secrets and fear. The pressure built up. One night, they had a big argument. Sweet Tea said everything she had been holding in her heart. She asked him clearly and honestly if he still wanted a future with her, or was she just another part of his perfect public image? But instead of love and understanding, Dr. Gregory acted like her words did not matter. He pushed her feelings away and made her feel like she was being too emotional. And in that moment, Sweet Tea finally understood. She was fighting for something that no longer felt real. She was holding on to someone who was no longer holding on to her. Sweet Tea felt like no one was hearing her. No one was seeing how hurt she really was. That is when everything changed.
These are AIs. Oh, like, how could you just end it that way? That doesn't make sense. We need good endings. All right, I'm over it. Oh my God, Bree, you kept me up. Okay, let's take a look. Please, oh, no, I already prayed. I already did it while the thing was on. Let's take a look. Let's lower the stage. Are they divorced, and will Sweet Tea talk, and they don't have to go together, God? The first card is the Page of Swords. Crossing my marriage card. This is like a priest or a pastor. The Fool card. I don't really feel like they are divorced. But I also want to say yet. I don't think they're separated yet. I think AI is putting this out there. I'm not sure I believe it, but I do believe that they are failing at this marriage game, right? I know she's looking forward to a baby, so Sweet Tea, if you do have a baby, I think it'll be a boy. Feels like it's going to be a boy. This is a girl card, but I got a boy first. All right. You know, I do feel like Sweet Tea is living in an environment that, one, is unhealthy, but all that. Two, she's going to say, I never expected what I got. Like what I got, I feel like she's going to say is a nightmare. The Tower shows up. I think there are going to be some witnesses to some of the drama that this man puts her to. And it feels like from her family. Maybe it's from her family because they're not a part of the show. So, they're apt not to have cameras around. It's definitely a tense situation, but don't get it wrong, guys. This girl is very, very strong. And I want to say no, they are not divorced as of yet. They're not divorced as of yet. Just like he was supposed to be filing a restraining order, or pressing charges, and you can't press charges on nothing, right? Nothing happened. So how do you press charges and how do you create a restraining order? Look at my plant behind me. If y'all go back a few videos on Tracey After Dark, go back like 6 months. Look at this one. There's another one right next to it, but look at, you are so pretty. You are so pretty. And why are you overpowering your sister? You're so pretty. Hey. Now that I'm talking to it and touching it, watch. Within a week, it's going to be a treat. This particular plant fucking loves me. I don't know what it is about this plant, but it's always trying to reach out to me and touch me. So now I'm touching you. Okay? You are so pretty. Where's the other one? The other one doesn't get the same airtime, And this one I gave a bigger pot to. Oh, do you need water? No, you're fine. This one I gave a bigger pot to. Was there another plant back there? No. Wait. Oh, I see what's happening. Oh, you got that. This plant is so hard to maintain. I don't know what to do with it. But it just wants to fall all over the place, and I feel like I'm doing something wrong with it. Then I have another plant that melds into this plant. This place is a nightmare. This place is a fucking jungle. I'm gonna have to fix my. This is a jungle. I don't know what to do. I'm just gonna leave them. They're happy. I just gotta get some dead leaves off, but I haven't been back yet. You guys are okay? Are you guys? What the hell is? Who are you? Who are you? Where are you coming? Oh my God. Oh, I see. And melding into one another. Who are you? Oh. I'm done. Oh, let me get rid of you. Oh, there's another one growing right there. All right, let me just get rid of you. I don't know what to do with these plants. They're just, I don't know what to do. I wish money came in the way these plants grow. All right, I'm over myself. Hi, Steph. How you doing? All right. Sweet Tea, they're not divorced. They're not divorced. And I kind of feel bad that the divorce rumors are out there because they are not divorced. Are they not doing well? Yes. Yes. And Sweet Tea is trying very, very hard to stay in this marriage. But a lot of hope is lost. The tower is showing up in my mind. Hey, Kenny, hey, I didn't get a notification. Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm sorry, sweetie. The Three of Pentacles tells me that there's going to be some witnesses to some of the shit that she goes through, probably on her side of the family. Could they be headed toward divorce? Yes. They could be headed toward divorce. And the way that you're going to know that Dr. G is done is when he pulls the finances from her. When he pulls the checkbook, then he doesn't trust her anymore. And he's trying to let her know, I don't like you. And that is the reason why Sweet Tea could actually get a divorce, because she's there for the money. There could be another woman here. This is the Lover's card, usually means cheating. If Dr. Gregory cheats, it's his form of get back. Have you had a man that do that to you? That cheat to get back at you and then make you feel crazy? Or might even say, I cheated because of you. And that's something Dr. G would do. So, I'm sleepy, guys. I think he's sleeping with some random Asian woman. And I'm kidding. I don't know who he's sleeping with, but it definitely is. If you look at this card, there is a potential for him either to have cheated, or there's a potential for him to look like he had cheated and he wants to do it on purpose. Now, I don't think anybody, particularly at his job, would sleep with him. He's a prostitute at the bar type of guy, right? You know how you go to a bar, there's a random woman there, but she's not there like to try and meet men. Like she's like, I got a job to do, so pay for it. That's who he attracts. Sorry, whatever your name is, sweet tea. He doesn't attract women. He attracts prostitutes. So one day you're gonna come home and it's gonna start itching. And then he's gonna blame you. That's the type of man that you marry. The type of man that you marry is a guy that no matter what happens, sweet tea, you wind up with an STD, starts itching, right? And then he says, you did it to yourself. Now, then he'll say, I got to go to the doctor because you gave me something. And you're going to be crazy. You're going to be in your bedroom like, what is he talking about? How could I give myself this? You know, that's the type of, and he's a psychologist, or no, he's a psychiatrist. So he's had a lot of practice because all he does is gaslight his patients. I really want to know how many of his patients unalive themselves, because I think a lot. I think it's a high number. Quad said that's the type of woman he would date. I haven't always been watching this stupid show. Didn't Quad say that's the kind of woman he cheated on her with? A prostitute? No, I don't see a baby here. Wait. No, I do see a baby. In order to have a baby, they would have to be having sex. Oh, no. No, she may have authorization from IVF. So a baby could come through because she may have authorization. In order for he would have to go to court. Do you think Dr. G is taking some of his patients' meds? One for you, one for me. I'm gonna prescribe you 10 pills, but you have to come back and give me 5 of those 10 pills. Like, he feels like that type of doctor. Is she gonna wind up having a baby? I want to say yes. I see if they didn't, or no, yeah. Okay, why am I all over the place? Because I'm tired. They are not divorced as of yet. They are not separated as of yet. They are still learning who each other are in this reality series. I think they will get the reality curse. I don't think they get to stay together. I think she's a very clear-headed military woman, so she knows about gaslighting because they have to teach you that, right? If they teach you combat, they teach you gaslighting. I think that since they're still together, the potential for a baby to come through is high. I also think that she wants to have this baby on the show. Will a baby come through? Still having some trouble with this baby. There's an offer. Let me lower the stage again. Wishful thinking. Oh my God, she's so miserable. I think he has an addiction problem. Does anybody know if he drinks too much? I think he has an addiction problem. She's definitely going to walk out on him, without a doubt. He just really has a fiery mouth. He's so angry. Is she going to have a baby? Yeah. I want to say, okay, let's put it this way. Now it's not showing up like I wanted to. Where are all the babies? They showed up before. Here he is. I want to say, first, I'll say it this way. There is a pregnancy. I'm going to say it that way. There's a pregnancy. I think that there's a pregnancy. I'm trying to tap into whether or not she is. I want to tap in to see whether or not she's going to have a miscarriage, but the cards aren't showing me a miscarriage, and my senses aren't showing me a miscarriage. So I want to say the year that they will not be on Married to the Medicine, which is next season, I think she could wind up getting pregnant. I feel like she could get pregnant this year, toward the end of the year. I keep getting December. Oh, sweet tea, by the way, if you're watching this, today I did an angel, and the angel is Michael, and it is the angel for reproductive issues. Number 48, Michael, is for fertility. So pray to, and I think these are archangels, but of course I'm getting a little confused. I'm not an expert, but they're in the realm of powers. And although Archangel Michael is the head, I think Archangel Michael is not the only archangel. So I think I'm in the archangel section. They're the powers, the strongest ones. And what else but an angel named Michael, archangel, could bring about, bring a baby down for you. The baby's up there with them right now. So you're like, go to that, mommy. All right. Oh, Bree says, yes. He said, me and my homeboy met two girls. We went back to the hotel room, but we did not have sex. That's what he said, the last reunion when him and Quad were still married. Damn. You don't think that's cruel? And notice he had to be with his homeboy. What? All right. Tracey after dark. All right. By the way, the horoscopes are up. I did the earth signs today. Neptune and Aries earth signs to look at 1 year in advance. So sleepy. He's overtaking me. He has a fiery mouth. He's very disrespectful. Also, I think people with fiery mouths I wonder what his upbringing was like, because I feel like he feels like his feelings have been hurt. And so he wants to get back before they get to him. I used to be like that. Man, I used to size people up And then when they came for me, my mouth was a bullet. I don't have my cards here, guys. My mouth was a bullet. I mean, a bullet, just really bad. But I've learned, I've grown, and I realized I was hurting people badly. They might have hurt my feelings, but I really just squashed their heads in the ground and then put my shoe on top of them. I don't do that anymore. I have healed from childhood trauma, and I've learned my lesson as at least up to 3 years ago. I've learned my lesson. I'm way too much, and I get it. I get it. I'm way too much, and I just never want to hurt people that badly anymore. All right. That's just me, y'all. That's just me. Oh, I think I want to go to bed. All right. I have my pajamas on backwards today. I did on purpose. One of the TikTok people said, wear your clothes inside out, including your underwears, to reverse energy. Oh, wait, I got all my candles to light tonight. Okay. What time is it? Oh, it's early. Oh, child. Ooh, child. He was probably a disrespectful child. Talk back to his mother, kind of crazy. You think so? No, I think he got beat up as a child. And I think I can't imagine he wasn't a mama's boy. You don't think he was a mama's boy? He feels like a mama's boy, but we never hear him talk about his mother. Does anybody know anything about his mother? Hi, Incognito. Hi, guys. All right. All right. Let's go over the stage. Let's pick a card. Where do I want to pick from? I always like the ones that are hiding. Not the way he treated Quad and New T and now T. What does that mean? You don't think he has a mom? I guess not. Because he kind of acts like he doesn't like women, right? That's what you're saying. Oh, wait. He acts like he doesn't like women, right? Let's see what you're saying. Oh, it's not exactly better. Upside down. Upside down, child divine. An inability to defend oneself against negative forces. You don't think he respected his mom. Okay. What's his story? Does anybody know? Oh, child divine. Does anybody know his story? Because that will tell us a lot. There's some childhood stuff going on here. Child divine, shadow, manifests as an inability to defend oneself against negative forces. What the hell does that mean? Okay, let me look at the positive and I'll look at the opposite. Closely related to magical, innocent child, but distinguished by his redemptive mission. Associated with innocence, evil, purity, non-pure, redemption, godlike qualities. He's the devil. That suggests a special union with the divine, a special union with the devil. All right. Inability to defend oneself against negative forces. Oh, he can't help himself. Oh, he should be diagnosed with something. You know what? One, he can't help himself. Like the negative forces come, and instead of stopping it, he blends in with negativity. But also, I think he was probably diagnosed with something and then grew and became a psychologist so that no one can ever call him out his face again. Right? Because a psychologist is prestigious. But I think he might have a specific diagnosis. And it's not just narcissism. I feel like it's something so much more evil. Because his mother, he never talks about his mother. Ever. So I feel like he might have did something to his mother. Or is she alive? Or his mother saw him for who he was, and maybe his mother cannot stand him. See, now y'all gonna make me check real quick. Does he have a Wikipedia page? Why don't we even know from Quad? Did Quad ever talk about his mommy? I mean, did Quad ever say he never talks to his mother? His mother's dead. His mother is she on the, oh. Is she put away? Hmm. Hmm. Well, we need some answers. We need to know his family history. We need some answers. Where's your mother, Dr. Gregory? Is she okay? And did you do something to her and get away with it? or the mother enabled him and that made him the monster. No, because if the mom enabled him, then for him, that's love. So he would bring his mom around. Like, he's the type that would pit his mother against his wife. Because mommy loves me, so I'm not going to be, like, he would be that type. Where's his mother? We saw Sweet Tea sisters. How come the whole time we have not seen a family member of Dr. Gregory's or his mother or his father? Oh, Lord. Dr. Gregory is a psycho dealing with patients that need his mental health experience, and he's the psycho. He's okay. Story time. Let me tell you a story. So I used to work in a hospital, right? And I used to be a manager on coronary care unit. Now they call it telepathy. And every once in a while, we have to cover another unit manager who was on vacation. I was a unit manager. It was like 33 of us, right? Different departments. And we handled the logistics on the job. So if a nurse needed to grab something from the central supply cart, from the cold cart, from, or needed certain things in the rooms for the patient, or the doctor was going to do like a cutting and there's particular, or a trach, they would do a trach and they would say, doctor's coming at 4, get the room ready. Then I would have to do my part. And that was get all the tools prepared for the doctor, right? And every once in a while, somebody would go on vacation. And they would say, cover this unit. Now, step down units were easy to cover because I had CCU. Working at CCU, you have to have critical skills, right? Because you're dealing with crisis patients. So I had to be faster, quicker, on my feet, boom, boom, boom. You don't have time to think. You just better know your job. Step down units were easy. They were so easy. Most of them just wanted to go home. So you were managing, communicating with them, getting them to their relatives. Sometimes I would wheelchair them down because somebody from a department couldn't get there fast enough. Like, I could do it, right? Talk to the patient, hand them over to their family members, call it a day. Well, one time I had to go into the psych ward. And I didn't know that the psych ward was locked. So somebody has to let you in. That's the first thing. That was the first problem. So at the time, I think you called the nurse's station and then you're like, this is Tracey. I'm here to do the paperwork for the unit manager. And I think the doors were just open. Like, I don't remember anymore. In any case, I get in and there's a doctor there in a suit. And I go, hello, doctor. And I go on about my business. Part of your job is checking all the rooms, see if there are any patient needs according to their room. That was my job. They all say, can I see a doctor? Nurse, can they all call you nurse? Nurse, can I see a doctor? I'll make sure a doctor comes to you. You never made sure a doctor came to him. You just want to get out the room quickly, ever. And so it was my first time, though. And so I'm sitting at the nurse's station organizing the other girls' paperwork when a doctor comes in and he starts to beat orders to me, right? So he's like, patient number 32, da 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 da, get the book out, This is what I need. So I'm taking orders from this man. When the nurse comes over to me and the nurse says, "What are you doing?" I don't know. What am I doing? And they're like, "He's a patient." But he was wearing a doctor's uniform. When I looked at the staff, not a nurse nor a doctor wore a uniform. The only uniform was a crazy patient. And I was like, okay, y'all don't wear uniforms? Like, what's happening? They're like, no, it intimidates them. Oh. But the patient gets to wear a doctor's coat, and they're like, yeah. And sometimes, listen, nurses, don't start getting mad at me. This is my experience and my truth. Sometimes the staff, the doctors, and the nurses, they begin to look like the patient. So sometimes you can't tell them apart. So I need all the patients in doctor's coats so I can just tell them apart. All right, psych nurses, don't get mad at me. Oh, look. Yeah, we couldn't wear scrubs. That's right. So you understand what I'm saying, One Deep? Yes. Oh my God. She goes, right? Right. Oh, there you go. Yeah, I worked at State Hospital, PYC. I don't know what that is, unit. Oh, psych. Youth care? I gotta think that care. Oh, I worked with children. Also, the girls would try. Oh, the girls would try you, but the boys knew, not to play with, because she gonna bring it back. Right now. Anyhow, I think y'all got to dig up. Y'all got to do some digging. Dr. Gregory has a severe diagnosis, but it doesn't stop him from getting his education and becoming a psychiatrist. He also might have been diagnosed when he was a child, so he could seal the records. There is something between him and his mother, and it's not okay. So now I'm wondering, where is his mother? She's not dead, because that would have been brought up. But I'm wondering if she's on a psych ward. Done. Crippled. Brain dead. Y'all got to find out. TikTok, come on, TikTok. Y'all can find some crazy ass Karen that calls out the N-word. I need more on Dr. Gregory. I need to know where he was born, what town he came from, did they move around? Because I think he was diagnosed as a child with something. Like, he looks like the type that would have taken the head off a cat. And then would have operated on his dog, or the dog was alive. Oh, allegedly, and in my opinion. Oh, allegedly. I'm only kidding, Dr. Gregory. I'm kidding. Don't believe me. Look, allegedly, and in my opinion. I don't know you from Adam. The only people that know you are Quad and Sweet Tea, and they're keeping your secrets. So, was there an NDA filed? Because you know what? When you got arrested for domestic violence, Quad, that may have broken the NDA. All bets are off. Talk. All right, guys, I can't help these people. I can't help them. I cannot help them. This show should never come back. What do y'all think? This show should never come back. Bye, Married to the Medicine. Y'all are sick. The girls are mean-ass girls. Simone hates that her husband is looking at Quad's ass. She's got a deep-rooted jealousy that she doesn't even know how it got there. It's so sad. Something's not right. And it's at the point, getting back to Dr. Gregory, where the men don't want to be near him. So what is that about? Noel goes, you can't help them. Like they're gone, right? Adios. Adios. We don't want you back. We don't even know why you guys fight. Y'all got the most money and the most education than any other reality show, and y'all are the sick ones. Y'all are the sick ones. And can I tell you something? Why are there no nurses on this show? Why are there no nurses? Why is everybody a doctor? It's Married to the Medicine. All right. I love you guys. What time is it? I did good. I gotta light my candles. I love you guys. Take it easy. Bye.
In the heart of the city, there's a lady so divine, with a gift so rare she can read between the lines, unlocking mysteries. She's the one we all admire. With a touch of magic, she sets our souls on fire. From psychic readings to rosemary oil so pure, her spirit shines bright. Of that I am sure. On TV she graces the screen with grace. Her presence is a blessing in every time and place. Pop culture psychic, in tune with the stars. She sees beyond the veil, even beyond Mars. And when the night falls, Tracey after dark, her wisdom illuminates like a powerful spark. So if you seek guidance, look no further than her door. Tracey Brown live where wisdom does soar. Through the realms of the unseen, she'll light your way. With every word she speaks, darkness turns to day. Tracey Brown live, the beacon of light, guiding us through the shadows of night. Her voice like a melody, so pure and strong. In her presence, we know we belong. From psychic readings to rosemary oil so pure, her spirit shines bright. Of that I am sure. On TV, she graces the screen with grace. Her presence is a blessing in every time and place. Pop culture psychic, in tune with the stars. She sees beyond the veil, even beyond Mars. And when the night falls, Tracey after dark, her wisdom illuminates like a powerful spark. So if you seek guidance, look no further than her door. Tracey Brown live where wisdom does soar. Through the realms of the unseen, she'll light your way. With every word she speaks, darkness turns to day. Tracey Brown live, the beacon of light, guiding us through the shadows of night. Her voice like a melody, so pure and strong. In her presence, we know we belong. Tracey Brown live, the beacon of light, guiding guiding us through the shadows of night. Her voice like a melody so pure and strong. In her presence we know we belong.